That night, when Emma texted me, I was sitting in the living room finishing a late project. Her message came through at exactly 9:37 p.m. The girls need company tonight. Don't wait for me. Red heart. I stare at my phone for a moment, confused. Earlier, she'd told me she was having a simple dinner with coworkers, a casual get-together after a long week. But the girls need company. That phrase felt wrong. Emma rarely spoke like that. Something in the teasing, confident tone twisted my stomach. Still, I didn't reply immediately. I wanted to trust her, though a small part of me already knew something was off. About an hour later, curiosity got the better of me. I opened our location sharing app, something we'd set up years ago for safety, though rarely used. My heart sank. She wasn't at the restaurant she'd mentioned. Instead, her pin showed a spot across town, a luxury bar inside a boutique hotel. I zoomed in. The name made my pulse jump. The Haven Lounge. Not a girls' night kind of place. A discreet spot where couples met, away from familiar eyes. I froze, hand trembling, mind racing. Maybe it was nothing, or maybe it wasn't. I decided to go, not in anger, but in quiet curiosity. When I arrived, I parked across the street, headlights off. The bar's large windows glowed warm gold, laughter spilling outside. Through the glass, I saw her, Emma, my wife, in a red dress I hadn't seen before, low-cut, tight, far too elegant for a casual girls' night. Across from her, leaning in close, was a man I knew, my co-worker, Aaron. They laughed, heads tilted toward each other. His hand rested on the table, a little too close to hers. My stomach turned ice cold. I pulled out my phone and snapped a photo. Clear, deliberate, their hands nearly touching. Her smile I hadn't seen in weeks, the golden glow of the bar, everything captured. I attached it to a message and typed 2 words. Recognize this? Then I hit send. No waiting. Phone face down on the passenger seat. I just stared at the bar's entrance. Anger was gone. All that remained was a hollow, aching sadness. 7 minutes later, my phone started buzzing, calls, texts, an overwhelming flood. I didn't answer. Then I saw her, Emma rushing out of the bar, heels in one hand, face pale under the streetlights. She spotted my car instantly and ran toward me, tears streaming. "Jake, please." "It's not what it looks like," she gasped, tugging the door handle, but I didn't unlock it. Knocking on the window, panicking, she whispered, "Please, let me explain." When I cracked the window, her voice trembled. It was just drinks after work. He's going through a breakup, and I was comforting him. I looked at her calmly, voice steady. In that dress, at a hotel bar. She froze, realized that her lie was thin. "Jake, please," she whispered again, voice breaking. "I made a mistake. Nothing happened." I met her gaze one last time. "You made your choice the moment you sent that text." Then I rolled the window up and drove away, leaving her under the flickering streetlight, crying silently. Back home, I didn't rage or smash anything. I packed a small bag, just essentials. Her messages came flooding in. "Please come back. Can we talk? I love you, Jake." It was nothing, each word hollower than the last. I turned off my phone, placed it on the counter, and sat in quiet. That night, I realized something painful. Betrayal doesn't always start with a kiss. Sometimes, it begins with one careless text. By morning, she returned home. Mascara smudged, eyes red, voice trembling. "Please, Jake," she whispered. "Don't do this." I don't even know why I did it. I just wanted attention. I didn't yell. I simply said, "Then you should have asked for mine instead of his." Her lip quivered. She had no words. She sat on the couch, sobbing, while I walked the door with my bag. "You will regret this," she murmured. I paused, glanced back. "You already do." Weeks passed. I ignored her calls and texts. Eventually, she stopped trying. I focused on myself, my work, my peace, my sanity. Then one evening, Aaron showed up at my office, looking miserable. "I'm sorry, man," he said. "She told me you two were separated." I just smiled. You believed her. His face fell as he realized he'd been played too. I didn't need revenge. Life was already doing it for me. A few months later, I heard through a friend that Emma had moved out of town. Word was she'd lost her job after a workplace scandal. Yes, involving Aaron. I felt no joy, only closure. I scrolled back to that first photo, the one that started it all, and deleted it. I didn't need it anymore. I had seen everything I needed. Sometimes, the most powerful revenge isn't yelling, screaming, or fighting back. It's simply walking away.